映画に行きたい気分です。楽しみにしています。
Next movie, Steve Jobs. This is not like the original Steve Jobs movies. This plays like a stage play. What the director, producer, writer have done is taken pivotal points in Steve Jobs' career and activities, and then they turned it into like a stage play. They completely fictitious writings. They said this, they said that. Completely made up in their mind, but based on reality. So if you're going in there expecting a Steve Jobs biography, you're not going to get it. One of the interesting points is that most of the audience in here were in their 50s and 60s, about 85% of the audience in the 50s and 60s. And I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's because that was their generation. The guy beside me, he got up and walked out, left his wife sitting there about maybe 30 minutes into the film because there was so much talking. I guess the baby boomer generation, they like a lot of bangs and explosions, and they're used to sit in front of the TV and be entertained and with flashes, and and I guess because this was mostly a dialogue type movie, he just completely zoned out, was going to sleep. His wife eventually got up 15 minutes later and went to join him. It's just, I found it entertaining and interesting to listen to them talk to each other about their problems and about the development of the variety of different Apple products, and Steve Jobs being fired and then coming back and firing the other guy, and the whole why he shouldn't have fired him situation, the guy confronting him and telling him it's not his fault. And Steve Jobs having problems with his friends that he originally started with, and then there's the daughter that he didn't want to believe was his, but was actually his, and dealing with the craziness of his wife wasting all huge sums of cash once Steve Jobs gave it to her. And there was the incident where, in this movie, where Steve Jobs threatened to kill his wife if he ever harmed their daughter again or made any attempt to do so. I very much recommend this. If you're into literary works, you will like this. But be warned, it is just like a stage play. They didn't actually say all these things. It was made up. It's just the points of interest in Steve Jobs' life that were flashed onto the media, and then they took these points and throughout his life to the end. No, you don't see him dying in this movie. That part isn't covered, but throughout his life to the end, and then they just wrote dialogue for it. They didn't actually say this. Okay, and that's it. Steve Jobs, yes, I would recommend that if you like a lot of words in your movies and not much action. And now from the forest, we head back to the studio.